Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So today my baby left me stranded. She left me. And I'm not mad. It's alright. I figured out what the problem is. When you go to crank, and you try to crank it, push down your clutch, nothing happens. At first I thought it was the battery. So we jumped it, nothing happened. Then I try to start it. I start beating on the starter, sorry. So you crowbar, beat it, and nothing. No crank. And then I finally figured out the problem is the clutch switch sensor, which is basically down here. And the problem with that is, it is right there, is that sometimes the little pins in the back of the switch, or the pins inside, decide to take a crap. Right here. And that's it. It doesn't work. So you got to replace this switch. I tested it, and the way you test it is that you stick your finger in there and then you try to crank it. Make sure it's on neutral. Make sure it's on neutral. You push the button that's in there, and then you crank it, and it'll crank. I'll show you right now what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. It's a 17 bolt, and then once you loosen it up, it should come right off. Make sure to unplug it right there, and then this one will come out. Super long. What the hell? Alrighty then. So that's the switch right there. Yep. That's what it looks like. Right there. So the insides, something's wrong with it. So I gotta replace this real quick. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Let me see if I can get it. I'll show you what the problem is. So here's the switch right here. I'm gonna go ahead and connect it just to show you what the problem is. That's connected. So when you go to crank, make sure it's on neutral, and then you go to crank. So right now you see it's got nothing, no juice. Reason why? Because the switch is already dead. The insides are gone. So when you push it, that's basically like your pedal getting pushed in, and that's kind of like a safety switch. It basically lets, I guess, the computer, car, or element know that you have your switch on. And that right there is a problem. So before you go crazy and decide that it's your starter, or a mechanic tells you that it's a starter or battery, or oh, you need this, you need that, always check this. Just press it and crank. That's how you know. And then if you don't press it and it doesn't crank, that's your problem. See, look. Okay. So yeah, that's how you diagnose this issue. Don't let anybody scam you, man. Check all the little details. So I'm gonna go ahead and have to order this. I checked on O'Reilly's. They don't have it in stock. I'm not gonna buy it factory. It's a switch. It's gonna go bad anyways. I'm pretty sure this is the switch that came from factory. I don't doubt it. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and order it, and then I'll install it tomorrow. It's really not that hard to do, but I think I've had issues before with this. And like I said, I mean, it's a good way for a dishonest mechanic to get you. So if you ever get into a problem with a manual, it has to be manual. Always remember, check the switch. All you have to do is stick your hand in there through the pedal or above the pedal, and just touch the switch like that. And if it cranks, then that's your problem right here. Yep. All right, we're gonna order it. Let's see what happens. All right, guys. So I did get the switch in. Day later, I had to order it. So that's the part number right there for the switch, if anybody needs to know. And it's just basically, that's the old switch. Most likely that's a factory switch. And then this is the new switch right here. So I'm gonna throw that sucker on real fast. That little bastard is like 60 bucks. So yeah, good luck. But like I said, this is basically the switch that's in a manual Honda Element. And once again, make sure it's on neutral when you test it. But if you ever run into the issue where your car doesn't want to crank and you can't really figure out it's a starter battery, then most likely this is a problem. And you can reach it. You can reach underneath the pedal, under the dash, put it on, push the button from the pedal, and then crank it. But that's what the issue on mine is. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on real quick, and then we should be ready to rock and roll. All right, guys. So the switch is in. I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and crank it now. Let me turn off the light and go from there. So my clutch is in, switch is in, keys, clutch. Okay. Interesting, because this should work. Let me do some double checking here, because my switch should work. Obviously I replaced it. Here's my old one. So let me check real quick, see what's going on. Alright guys, so I figured out what the actual problem for my clutch deal was. It's actually this little flange. It's a little rubber piece. Now I remember when I was cleaning my car, I saw this little thing there, but I didn't really think anything of it, because it just didn't really seem like it was important. But it turned out that this piece used to be a little rubber flange, and this little thing used to go right here. See that right there? Okay, right there. So this thing here was basically the piece that was inserted in a hole that's in the clutch pedal. So this little thing here, right there, was a full circle. Okay, it was a full circle, and then this little flange was basically here, like that. Okay, now I noticed these parts were all broken, but I didn't think anything of it because it just looked like, I don't know, just debris. But it turns out that this little flange, this little thing right here, it's kind of like a rubber clip. And what it does is that it inserts into this hole that's in the clutch pedal. Let me get the light again and I'll show you. So if you look at your clutch right here on top, it has a hole right there on top of the pedal. Let me see if I can get it a really good light. There it is. You see that hole right there? Right there. That right there is a little hole. And in that hole right there that you see, that little circle, is where this rubber piece would have mounted. Let me see if I can get a good lighting here. Hold on. So there it is. So this little flange, this little rubber piece would have gone in there, and it had like a little rubber stomper right here. So whenever you push the clutch, okay, the little rubber stomper hits that little switch. Well, now it's not doing that. What it's doing basically, it's allowing that little clip or the little sensor to go right through that hole. You see that right there? That would have been where the little rubber is, right there in that little hole. But now what happens is the little rubber would have been there, and now when you step on the clutch, it goes right through it. You see that? Whoop. That right there is my freaking problem. So it was never even the stupid switch, probably. It was probably this little thing the whole time. So old and brittle that it broke and it cracked. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to measure it up, and I'm going to have to put a little bolt or something in there. Now what I did is I'm going in my stash of screws and element parts to find something. So what I did is I found, this is all my stash, I found a small bolt that's basically around the same size. If you would have had the bolt, the little flange and the bolt, it's around the same size. There's a spring behind there, so you don't want to mess with that. So now this flange basically is about the size of the bolt. It's flat, so the bolt itself should hit the little sensor. Little square nut with a clip. It's got a little teeth right there. Less chances of it slipping. This is all I could find. So if I want to drive my car or my Element, I gotta put this little bastard on. So I'm gonna go do that right now. Alright? And let's see how it goes. Alright, so if you can see this, I put the bolt right there. See that? That's the bolt. So now every time I step on the clutch, it hits the switch. And now it should work. Why? Because it's making contact. It's kind of a silly situation, I guess. But now it should work. So somebody give me a drum roll. And let's try this again. Alright, clutch is in. And it's party time. Alright. Well guys, that was fun. We learned two things today. One, it might not be that switch, but it could be. And it's definitely time to look at those little rubber garments on your manual clutch pedal. Because if mine was already brittle, and mine is an 05, I'm pretty sure yours is going down the street. Mine has 213,000 miles. So people, check your little rubber. Remember, take a look at it before you go crazy and think it's your starter or battery, and double check it. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the switch on because I don't feel like jacking with it anymore, but I'm gonna keep my factory one because I'm pretty sure there's nothing wrong with it now that I figured out what the real problem is. It's a silly mistake, but then it's also a learning curve. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Sorry for the delay and mistakes, but I guess that's what learning and doing repairs on your car is. So subscribe, like, enjoy, check out the online store, and remember, stay in your element. Y'all be good.